All right, here we go, guys.
Sorry guys for not posting any videos in a while. The reason towards this is because we saved up a lot of money to build this roof so we could have a little bit of shade, and little by little, and every single video that we're gonna do over here in this area, we're gonna build a little work area so we can store all our stuff and all our Raptor. So
all right, so what do you got?
We got a GMC Yukon. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take off those railings and the steps right here because the customer doesn't want that on there anymore. And what we're gonna do, after we're done taking that off, we're gonna start sanding down the whole truck because he wants us to Raptor it white with black on the bottom bumpers and the back bumpers. He wants to Raptor it black, and the whole truck he wants it white. So we're gonna do that, and yeah, just stay tuned and we'll show you how it looks afterwards. Alright guys, so we're gonna be starting off with the roof. We're gonna be taking off the railings because the problem with the railings is what they do is they build up water and it tends to rust off all the, as you can tell. And over here on this side it already rusted all the way through, so we're gonna be doing metal to metal and we're gonna fix everything up. We're gonna bond it up and everything. We're gonna make it look nice and Raptor it white. So let's get to it. Alright guys, we took off the railings, and like we said before, water builds up under them when you put on railings. So what that water did, it has rusted all the way through the metal. So what we're gonna do is, since this looks pretty bad already, we're gonna start off with the sanding down the whole truck, the sides, the back, the hood, everything else, and we're gonna leave this for the end so we can really concentrate it at the end. So let's get to sanding.
okay guys, so what I decided to do is take off the mirror because it was much easier, and I finished sanding the whole door around the emblem and the door handle. I'm gonna do it by hand so it's much easier and I won't damage the emblem nor the door handle.
What's going on?
Well, I'm just pretty much sanding this side of the truck, and right here, as you can see, this emblem, we have to take it off so we can be able to Raptor this part white. So we're just gonna take off. The best way to do it is just to sand right through the sticker. So just gonna do that. Alright guys, so I'm pretty much done taking off the whole sticker, and as you can see right here, you see rust. With that, what you want to do is you want to completely take it off because rust will come back. So what you want to do with that, you guys just take it off. So just make sure, if you're not sure, just make sure again, just keep looking through it to make sure there's no more rust spots, and if there is, just tackle those rust spots so they can come off because it will come back, guys, so get rid of them.
Alright guys, so we're basically done with sanding the whole truck. Right now what I'm doing, I'm just finishing up the emblem right here around it and all the other emblems. So that's basically it.
So while he finishes that, while he does that, I'm gonna scuff the mirrors, all this white part right here on both of them. So let's get to that.
Alright guys, so we're pretty much done sanding the whole truck, and right now we're gonna start on the roof, which is the pretty worst part of it all. As you can see, everything's rusted, and well, it has to get done, so let's get started. sanders right here, they're not gonna completely work on the rusted areas. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the wire brush to scuff up the surface rust. And as soon as I'm done with that, we're gonna start patching up the holes. Alright guys, so I'm gonna start patching up the holes, and I'm gonna use something called Dyna Hair fiberglass mixture. And what it is fiberglass mesh. And then when it comes to the roof, guys, please don't use Bondo, because over time it's gonna crack and there's gonna be leaks, and that's not fair to the customer. So I'm gonna use Dyna Hair. And what you want to do is to like spread it out so it could be everywhere on the little hole, so it could have a lot of space so you can spread everything everywhere. And it doesn't matter if it's bulky, because we're gonna go over it with the sander, so you don't have to worry about that. You just want to get it in there. Alright, so now we just wait until it dries. Alright guys, so I let it sit there for about a few hours already, and it's already gotten hard. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start sanding it down, and if we need to put more, we'll put more.
Okay, so we're pretty much done sanding the entire truck already. All we're gonna do now is just to put paint thinner and just check for any spots that we missed. And then after that, we're gonna start raptoring. Alright guys? Alright guys, so I'm gonna be putting, while I'll be putting paint thinner over here on this side, on the side of the vehicle, my friend over there, Kafu, he's gonna be putting paper all over the tires, so we won't spray the Raptor on the black rims.
Alright guys, so we're pretty much done cleaning the whole truck with paint thinner. Now I'm gonna add some adhesive remover.
Okay guys, a lot of our viewers suggested for us to try out the protection mask, so to protect us from the fumes. So we're gonna start raptoring already, so let's get to it. was the first pass. Now let's just give it about 30 minutes and we're gonna come back and give it the second coat. Alright guys, so we pretty much let it sit there for 20 minutes already. So what we're gonna do now is give it the second pass. So, take the part. Ah, fuck the protection. Alright guys, so we're done putting on the last coat. All we need to do now is just let it dry.
Alright guys, so we let it sit there for about 2 hours to let it dry, so it's time to take off the paper.
Alright, so it looks like you guys are done.
Yeah, so there was rust everywhere, guys, on the roof, basically everywhere. We put new headlights, we did the rear view mirrors, we basically did everything and it came out pretty good. Take a look.
That's a nice looking truck. Good job, guys. It's a good looking truck, guys. Good job.
So yeah guys, so this is our finished product and stay tuned because we're going to have a lot of vehicles coming in. So like and subscribe.